Hello and welcome to another episode of Youth in Service. And in Youth in Service we talk about discussions concerning youth and corpers in general. I am your humble host Idris Dauda, and with me here we have an handsome guest with us in the person of
Alakija. My name is Alakija Abdulatif.
Alakija Abdulatif. Yeah. Welcome to Youth in Service, Abdulatif. And this program is about corpers and youth in general. So today's topic will be talking about what to expect as a Corp member, either as a prospective Corp member or as a Corp member. So we're going with the first question. How was camp for you?
Camp was really good. It was not much of a challenge, being the fact that my secondary school was a boarding school. I know it's like a boarding school life. Wake up early in the morning, like around 3-4, before people get to the tap. You fetch water, and you have to bath really quick before you hear the sound of the bugle. So to monster to the parade ground and stuff like that. So camp was really good.
Yeah. So sorry to ask, where did you do your camp?
Yeah, Shagamu.
Wow, it's in Shagamu. Yeah. You guys are really lucky. Not that we were in the north, we are not lucky. We're not lucky, but you guys are really lucky. At least it's closer to where you're staying. Yeah. So how was the reaction for you when you woke up that very morning and noticed that you were in Shagamu camp?
It was kind of, how will I say, it's not like a new thing to me. But
were you expecting to be posted to somewhere far, maybe not?
At first I was really scared that maybe I would be posted to maybe Castina and Farah, not states. But thank God I checked it and it was Ogun State.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I did my own in Castina, and that very morning when I woke up and saw Castina, I could not cry, but what can we do? We just had to go to Castina. So going to the next questions, can you tell the prospective Corp members, people that are going for service, what are the do's and don'ts of the NYC? Where they say where there are no sins, there are no rules. Where there are no rules, there are no sins. So what are the do's? Everything has rules and regulation. What are the things you have to do in the camp, and what are the things you don't have to do in the camp to make it a successful 3 weeks for the prospective Corp member?
Okay. Things you do, like maybe when there's a side class, you have to attend the side class. When there are lectures going on in the hall or at the stadium, because at the camp we have the stadium for lectures too. So you have to be there. You don't have to stay in the hostel and sleep while other people are actually listening lectures. Then the Mami camp, the Mami market. You don't have to be there. Maybe when other people are sleeping, or maybe they're in the hostel, or after light out, or maybe they are receiving lectures.
And for the viewers at home, in case you are watching what Mami Market is, Mami Market is just like a mini market where you can get stuff to eat and drink and stuff like that. We are talking about lectures. Can you remember like few lectures? Because I remember we had EFCC lecture, fire lecture, and
we had the COVID-19 Vanguard
lecture about COVID-19.
About COVID-19. We had lectures on entrepreneurship. We had lectures on entrepreneurship. We had lectures on the same EFCC you talked about, fire service, things like that. I think they tell.
So guys, in our own camp, every day was lecture from EFCC to ICANN. We have engineering lectures for people, for engineers, not for everybody, and ICANN for the accountants. And if you are interested, you join. Thank you so much, and please stay with us. We'll be right back after the short break. Hello and welcome back to Youth in Service. In case you are just joining us, it's still Youth in Service. You've missed, but you've not missed a lot. You can still catch us on YouTube. Just type NTA Abeokuta and you see Youth in Service, or you can catch us on Star Times channel 103. And we still have our guest with us, Abdulatif. So Abdulatif, what are the documents to take along for your NYC camp? What are the documents you take or you took for your own? So the prospective Corp members that are coming, or they will know what to do or what to take along with them.
At first, we have the green slip. Yeah, then the call-up letter, then ID card, your school ID card, then your school
Notification of results.
yeah,
I
notification
guess.
of results.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe like when I went, they told us to bring our ND certificates because I did both ND and HND, but in different schools. Yeah, so I was told to bring both the ND certificates and HND certificates.
Yeah.
So the COVID-19 slip too.
In case you are wondering what maybe a call-up letter or the green slip is, everything will be printed for you through your dashboard. Your dashboard is where your profile and everything about you is on the NYSC portal. And you did mention the COVID-19 slip.
Yeah, I did. That was the last thing I mentioned.
Yes. In our own camp, in our own camp, we had the I would like to say invigilators or the people in charge of this thing.
Yeah.
They had to tell some people to bring their birth certificates, their primary school leaving certificates, and their WAEC certificates because of their age.
Yeah.
So just if you know you are kind of looking over the age of NYC, just to be sure, just hold your certificate, your birth certificate, and just to be sure, because NYC officials they are keen on that.
Yeah, they are very strict.
If not, they'll tell you go home. That's what they did for us. Go home from Katsina to Lagos. Go home. You are over 30. Go home. That's what they did. So thank you for that. So moving on to after the camp, they said the 21 days in camp.
Yeah.
You are posted to a PPA.
Yeah.
So how can a core member, because they are not core member, they are not prospective core member, they've been sworn in, how can they deal with rejection and acceptance of PPA? You know, when they are accepted into their PPA, how they can deal with it, and if they are rejected by their PPA, how they can do it. I'm sorry to cut you before you answer. Can you tell us like reasons why a core member should reject? You know, a core member can reject their PPA. How they can and why they should, if they feel they want to reject their PPA, why?
Okay. So let me start from how you handle it. Yeah. So after you get your posting letter from the camp, I will advise you, don't go home. Don't go home. Just go straight to your PPA. Then when you get there, maybe on acceptance, when they accept you, there's this leaflet at the bottom of the PPA letter. They'll cut it for you. Then you take it back to your local government, your LGI.
We are still coming to that. Don't give them that.
Okay. So no problem. So when you accept, you shall go. You stamp it. And when they reject you, you still have to go back to your LGI too. So that is it.
In case we are still talking about the rejection, let me just put something in. You can actually reject your PPA if, according to the NYSC rules, there are two things your PPA must do for you. Either provide accommodation or provide your little bonus for you. But if you feel they can't give you, you have the right to reject. That is in the NYSC bylaws. You have the right to reject the PPA. And if probably you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel safe in the PPA, you still have the right to reject. But if you feel like, okay, they don't have accommodation, they are not paying, but you feel you can still get more knowledge from there, you can stay there. There is absolutely acceptable. So talking about the LGI, what are the documents to take for the LGI documentation?
Once you get there, I don't think you really need much documents. Just the PPA letter, the posting letter, and there are some companies or your PPA where you go, they will give you an acceptance letter plus the one they will cut from the posting letter. So whatever you take to your LGI, so when you get there, you have to sign some documents. Then they'll give you a CDS day to resume back. So from there, maybe that is when you can take your 2 weeks leave.
I know you might be wondering, all these people that are saying CDS, LGI, PPA, what is the meaning? Stay with us, you'll find the meaning right after the short break. Hello, yes, and welcome back to Youth in Service. You've missed, but you've not missed a lot. Probably if you are a prospective core member that you want to know what camp is about, this episode is for you. You can catch us on YouTube. Just search NC Abeokuta and scroll down, you see Youth in Service. And you can also catch us on Star Times channel 103. We still have our guest with us, Abdul Latif. Yes. So Abdul Latif, yeah. Before we went on that break, we were talking about CDS because it looks like it's strange to the viewers at home. Yeah. So can you tell us these acronyms? What are their meanings? CDS, OBS, PPA, LGI, SAID, SDGs and stuff like that. Can you tell us?
Okay, so for the CDS,
let's start from OBS.
Okay, OBS.
Yes.
That is the Orientation Broadcasting Service.
Yeah, in case Orientation Broadcasting Service, they are the one in charge of the broadcasting, like the media of the camp. You understand?
Yeah.
They take the pictures, videos, charge of the programs, mic, the comedy nights. Yeah, I guess the comedy nights.
Macho Man.
Yes, yes, Mr. NYC,
yeah.
Miss NYC, Macho Man, and this thing. Yes.
Cultural Day and everything.
Yes. So the next one is PPA.
Yeah, that is the place of primary assignments, like where you get posted to.
Yes.
For your youth, your service.
Yes, your service here. Yeah. That's where you work for the rest of your service here. After your 3 weeks in camp, they take you to a PPA, your workplace. Yes. So let's go to the next one, SAID.
That is the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development.
Yes. Yeah, this is like a lecture to where you go, you learn about skill acquisition, and if you are maybe probably you have an idea of what you are doing before, you can further the idea and you're going for side lectures. And let's go to the next one, LGI. What's the LGI?
That is the local government inspector.
Yes.
Like the person you report to when you get your posting letter or decline letter.
Yes. And that's where you as a core member, that's where you do your clearance.
Yeah,
the LGI's office. Yeah. The LGI is in each local government, as I said, local government inspector. Yeah. Each local government where you are posted to, it has a local government, and the LGI's office is in the local government. So the next one, CDS. What is CDS?
That is the Community Development Service.
Yeah.
So like this is when you actually register after you get your PPA letter. So when you get to the local government inspector's office, when you sign after your acceptance, they give you a CDS, that which is the Community Development Service. So you come once in a week. It's like once in a week. So they share us maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. During the week. Shall come once in a week, whereby you give back to development to the community.
So I guess SDG. I know SDG is a general term, but SDG is part of the self CDS, because we know there are self CDS, and there is group CDS, like the group one that all of us are, and there are self CDS. So part of the self CDS are SDGs. Can you tell us what SDGs are?
SDG means the Sustainable Developmental Goals. So like maybe there was one time, I can't remember the state, but there was this guy, I think he had a self CDS whereby he had to dig a borehole also for the community he served. So
if you can remember, the state is Ogun State.
Was it Ogun State? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I can't remember. I think I saw it last year.
Last year, yeah. He's here, Emmanuel.
Okay, Emmanuel.
Yes. It was one of our guests too.
Yeah.
Yes. So let us talk generally about your camping. Let's focus on your camping. Your 3 weeks program in the camp.
Yeah.
How was it fun for you? What made it fun for you?
The main thing that made it fun was actually the people. Yeah, I met a lot of great minds, met a lot of lovely people. Yeah, and actually I engaged in sports, actually football. So I played for my platoon.
Yeah, so you played for the entire...
For my platoon. Yeah, even if it was one match, because we lost. Yeah, we actually lost in the quarterfinals. Yeah. So camp was really fun. I met a lot of people. Then I didn't really go to Mami because there was this they had bars in Mami, like while we were at home. They made it look like maybe we are at home, not like they are jailing us or they are imprisoning us. So there was like bars at the Mami. So, but I didn't really go there because I'm not like an extrovert, that kind. Yeah. So camp was nice.
So what can you say? Okay, this is what I miss about this camp. Because if we ask some other people, they'll be like, It's Mami I miss, so we go there probably every night. But what do you miss about camp or in camp?
What I missed about the camp was some of the activities. I didn't join in some of the activities, like the cultural. Everybody had to wear their attire and everything. So they had to give different platoons, different tribes to act on. But I didn't take part in that because I was actually, I guess I was sick on that day, so I was at the clinic. So I didn't take part in that. So and there was this Mr. Macho. Some of my platoon members then were telling me I should, but look at me now. Do I look like a macho person? So those are things I missed out on.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for staying with us. We'll be right back after this short break. And welcome back to Youth in Service. And in case you are just joining us, you've not missed a lot. You can catch us on Start Times channel 103 and on YouTube. Just search NT Abeokuta and you see Youth in Service. So Abdul Latif, back to you. Do you have anything to say to the audience, probably the core members that are going to camp? Do you have anything to say to them? Because most people have this idea that I'm going to camp to suffer. I'll wake up 4 o'clock. I'll do match pass. I'll not be able to sleep. Their food is not good. What advice do you have to those people that are doing this?
No. My advice is it's not like you are going to camp to suffer. We all know that camp is a regimented area, so you have to follow the rules. Yeah, like you said, there is no rules without sin.
There's no. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Anything you said, Sha.
Yes.
But that is how it is. So waking up is a regimented area, so you have to follow the rules. You can't just wake up anytime you like and say I'm going for. So what is the use of going to camp? That's why it is a camp now.
Yeah. So I feel most people are worried about their security. Just be rest assured. Anywhere you are posted to either the north, south, east or west, there's always security. Yes. Security is airtight. That's what I know. Yeah. And you should probably if you are posted to the north, be rest assured. I can say north is actually probably one of the best places to do your service, your orientation days, because I served in the north, Castina, and I can say it's actually one of the best in terms of welfare, security and everything. And let me just tell you, we didn't wake up 4 o'clock.
What time do you guys wake up? 6:30.
Yeah.
How's that?
We have to be up before 6:30. The bugle is blown around at 6:30. Yeah, so we don't wake up
blown around 4:35.
Nah. So
yeah.
So I guess probably that's why I should be praying. God, let me post to Castina, so I'll not be waking up 4 or 5 o'clock, 6:30, and I can assure you enjoy yourself in Castina.
Yeah.
You definitely enjoy yourself in Castina. It's a nice place, apart from their sun. That is wicked.
What are the things you enjoyed in camp?
I enjoyed lots of things. I won't lie to you. Although we had issues with registration because our statement of results was kind of, I don't know, they said it was not original. So we had to wait for our school to bring it.
Wow.
Some got to camp on Wednesday. I got to camp on Friday. So we had to wait till Monday. So on Monday it got to us. So we registered on Monday. We missed part of the trainings, but we were able to catch up. And I guess I miss the Mami market, because I had this feeling that I'm going to North Hausa and they might be cooking their native food. But the Mami market was the people selling there were actually Yorubas, so they gave us what we needed: pounded yam, epa.
Because I think I went to the kitchen only twice.
No,
I ate the Mami.
I didn't eat the NYC food, but I ate Mami. Yeah, it was apart from their bread and egg.
No,
but I didn't drink that tea.
I took the bread and egg the first time.
I didn't drink that tea.
And I started to pour it. Good.
I didn't drink that tea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't drink that tea.
Yeah,
you know how that tea looks like.
Yeah,
I didn't drink that tea. And I think I missed the inter-platoon competitions. Yes. And I miss a particular girl, Joy Coyote. Yeah. She's in the OBS. She's the one reading the news. When she comes on stage with her big grammar, the shark of platoon 1 swallowed the titles of platoon 3. So everybody laugh, and when she comes again, my name is, before she say her name, everybody Joy Kayode. So I guess that's Katsina was fun. So I guess I miss everything. There's nothing that
I know. Then when we first got to camp, they told us that the Bigo had different sounds and different meaning.
Yeah. The person blowing our own Bigo was my platoon officer.
Wow.
Yeah, so he told us the meaning. And he told us the meaning. Hungry Corp, as your food is ready. That's for the lunch of this. Yes. Papa, yeah, Hungry Corp as your cool. And the one for waking up, I guess something about Baba, something like that. He told us the meaning, like just to like we're the one that obeyed the client call to come here. So we have no choice than to accept them. And he said the ending is Omodomo the Wapa Baba ni Baba. That means someone else's child cannot go and kill someone else's parent. You understand? So you have to obey their decision. Yes. First alawi, because I know your first alawi should be paid in camp. I went to hospital. What were the reactions of the fellow camp members?
At first that day, like I said, it was the cultural stuff that they were doing. So I was in the clinic. I just heard multiple shouts like, what's happening? Like,
the joy in the
yeah. And I was like, allow me to enter. I just checked my phone and I saw it. Then we were not able to access it for like 2 days. So some people now started bringing cheats with access bank that you transfer it to this code, transfer it.
I remember as probably they first gave us transport allowance? Yes, transport allowance and bicycle allowance. So when they told us, when they gave everybody, we were all happy. What I liked about the environment, no rich person or poor person, but all they say. So everybody was happy. Hey, mama, they will get. So when we got to this thing, we got the alert in the midnight. So it was when we woke up and someone was fetching water. Alpha, you don't see this. No, they don't say my own. Everybody, before we know it was going on, and everybody eventually saw their own. And someone came out and said, I've sent it to my own second account. So but after the ending, the closing parade, we were able to go to the bank to change the password and get this thing. So thank you so much, Abdulatif. Lastly, do you have any words or any advice to say to corpers or prospective corps members?
Prospective corps members, when you get to camp, always listen to, because there are soldiers there. But it's not like they are wicked, not like the soldiers from anywhere you are coming from. They are nice, so just try to listen to them and obey what they say. So I'm sure you are going to enjoy yourself at camp.
Abdulatif has said it all. You are going to enjoy yourself at camp. Remove the idea of suffering or something like that. You are not going to camp to suffer. You are just going to obey your father's, the clarion call of your father's land, and from then on you'll be the government's child. You understand? So just be rest assured. Thank you for staying with us. We'll be back same time next week. Thank you.